In this one, we are going to be playing with the greatest fast bowler, or at least the greatest modern fast bowler. But before we get a chance to bowl, we'll have to bat. I don't think this is going to last very long. The first ball was nearly the end. I am going to try to be aggressive. Let's swing, and if something comes off, it comes off, or we're just going to get to what we came here to do, and that is bowl some serious pace and still try to move the ball. Still haven't got the middle. I am just gonna go for a big swing now, and I have miserable stay at the crease will continue. On for it again, and it has gone straight to the border. I thought it was a pump ball, but that will be the end of our batting. And you know what? I am pretty happy. South Africa almost scored 400. Batted for a day and a half. You get the brand new ball, first ball of the innings. We have 2 slips and a slip behind at fly slip, and a gully as well. Very attacking field. But if they manage to get some bat and some connection, they are gonna get rewarded as well. So far, no real swing. But this is a test match in England, but this pitch looks good for batting. And after the first innings where we've almost put up 400, maybe this is a batting pitch. Did that get the outside edge? Almost looked like it was a deflection. Look at that brand new ball, it is shining. He's gone for it in the air as well. In the third over of a test match, hasn't got all the connection in the world, but it will still roll away for 4. That was a dangerous shot, especially with short cover right there. Outside edge, beats everyone and beats the fly slip as well. Look at that for a ball. Full, this time he's managed to middle the bat. And that will go away for 4. Yes, it does. Punts beautifully. This will be at least 2, I think. He's managed to play a really good shot, but I don't think he's timed that all too well. So it will not go for 4. It will be 3. That's been flicked very, very fine. This was a horrible ball. We've not been as effective as I'd like. That's been hit. He's tried to smack that, but thankfully it hasn't gone anywhere. No connection or timing on that. Neither did he get any elevation. I think that was an attempted lofted shot. And there's just too much pace on the ball. That has gone a long, long way. At first it looked like it was heading straight out of the ground. Full, and we waited so long for our first wicket, but that was worth the wait. Full straight, and the off stump goes flying. That was an outswinger, leaves him just a little bit and gets the off stump. That was an absolute beauty there. This might have been the first ball that has actually seemed off the pitch. It was an outswinger, as you can see. Pitches, and yeah, definitely moved. That has come back in. This might be close as well. The umpire is gonna raise his finger. I thought maybe it was heading down the leg side. The umpire doesn't think so. And we'll get our second. We had to wait a long time, or at least some time, to get our first, but the second one will follow pretty quickly. Nothing great about that ball. That just kept coming in. 31.22 for 45, and our confidence bar has gone bright green. That's a good shot. He's flicked that from the off stump, and he's managed to get enough connection. First ball boundary there. That was actually a pretty good ball. Outside edge again. We finally found our line and length, and the ball has suddenly started to move as well. 33.1, 133 for 4. We've been greeted with a boundary of the first ball. Outside edge. He's dropped it, but that carry to the fly slip, it looked like it was almost an assist, but they have put it down. That was another really good ball. Once again, the ball leaves the right-hander off the pitch, gets the outside edge, and he's dropped it and it's gone right down to the ground. Well, we'll have to wait a little longer for our third wicket, but we are starting to look really good. We won't have to wait that long. And this was even better than the last one. This time, all he's tried to do was defend the ball and he still managed to outside edge it straight to second slip. He's starting to bowl really well. I think this one or the first clean bowl, I think those two might be the best balls we've bowled so far. But hopefully we can top that. Look at that, such late swing, actually seam, and that is enough. That is picture perfect. Punch that off the back foot, that is in the gap as well, and it will go away for 4. This is the problem with having such an aggressive field. Anything in the gap will go away for 4. It's been flicked very fine. This might actually run away. Yes, it does. The fielder is standing at deep square leg, not at fine leg. Goes for the flick. Gets a leading edge. That ball was not there to be flicked. That ball was moving out and it was already pitching on off stump. So terrible shot selection will lead to his demise. This was yet another outswinger that gets us a wicket. That's like the 3rd or 4th time. Goes to 70 of 105. That was an awesome innings. But now, bowling against the tail, we might actually pick some more. This was another one. This one didn't move so much, but just enough to get the leading edge. Goes for the flick once again with the angle to the left-hander. It came back in and almost ends up being a very easy shot. For another flick, this time very straight, and he's once again found the gap. Thankfully, these boundaries are not small, not by any means. That should have been run out. This partnership really annoying us here for the 7th wicket. They've just been doing this over and over again, been very defensive as well. That's probably the best we've bowled so far. But we don't get a wicket. That's just too good to even get the outside edge. And I don't know how this ball is still moving. 51 overs. And the ball is swinging around like it is the 3rd over. And once again leaves him. Another outswinger gets us a wicket. This one was plumb in front. I don't know, they've been trying to flick everything. And that is gonna fail you sometime or the other. This one leaves him off middle stump and moves off the pitch. That is enough to beat him and get a pretty straight LBW. Yeah, that is gone. Outside edge, and he's dropped. That is the 2nd drop of the innings. I don't know why they do that. After they drop it, they throw to the keeper. Now no one's gonna move. I'll have to run from this end to past the keeper. They're still running. They might have run 4 runs. Another outswinger gets the outside edge. Still the ball is moving a little bit. It should have been taken. Went at a proper height. Outside edge, and it goes to fly slip. That fielder is at an odd position, but he is very useful at times, because if the ball gets a thick outside edge and it just flies off, it almost always goes straight to him or Gully, and we have both. Well, we'll pick up the last all-rounder, and now 2 wickets away from getting India all out, and we'll have a good lead as well, almost 150 runs I think. This one went straight on, but still got the outside edge. Inside edge, and I think that has gone for 6. How did that happen? The ball is coming at some serious pace, but there's no way an inside edge like that will go for 6. Another outside edge. This time he has taken it, so they can't run for overthrows. He's done the exact same thing he did the last time. Just go straight on, but the line and length is just so good at the off stump over and over again until we get the outside edge. And we've done that so many times. We picked up 7 wickets out of 9. It took us some time to get the first one, but now they are falling like flies everywhere. That will be another one. He has tried to hit that ball out of the ground straight down, Gets the outside edge and once again goes to that odd man behind the slip corn. We'll end up with 8 wickets. We were somewhat expensive. You won't see 8 wickets and an economy of 4 very often together. That was there in the slot as well, but this is a new ball and the new ball doesn't move. We'll come in once again. We are in a good position. 347 for 8. We lead by 520. Why haven't we declared already? Ball, and that's been punched down the ground. Ball almost at 150 Ks. He's only bowled 14 overs out of 90 and he'll go away for 4. That's class. And pace as well. Flick that one with some serious style. That will be the end of session number 3, I think. On day 3 we'll come in day 4. Yeah, we have plenty of time to get them all out, so we might as well try to add some more runs. Shot, gone for the aggressive shot and it has come off. Good timing plus 140 Ks and you just cannot go wrong with a pull shot. Gone for it. I have tried to break the ball in half. Another top edge. We are getting some runs and some fast runs as well. 4, 4 and now 6. The last 2 have come of edges, but we might be adding some crucial runs. I already lead by 500. It can't hurt to add some more. 132 meters. Now where's he gonna go? I am gonna try to swing. Pull the shot. Oh, this might have come off the bat of an opening batsman. That is all class. I don't know how this is working. We might have gained some confidence from all those outside edges that it went for 4. And finally manages to beat us. But we've done enough damage. 18 runs of this over already with a ball to go. Pull the shot. Another outside edge and that will go away for 4 as well. 22 of that over. We are doing damage with the bat now after taking 8 in the first innings. Now they're going to introduce spin and this might very well be the end. Full straight. I missed that completely, but they're not even going to appeal. Gone for the flick, leading edge. That was a dusra, I think. And there's no short cover. We'll get away. We're at 31 of 21. Come on, let's try to get to a 50. But I'm going to try to continue being aggressive. Gone for it again. Once again, our signature shot of edging the ball and finding the gap. Shot, top edge. This is not even funny anymore. Imagine being the bowling side in a situation like this. Every edge is gone for a boundary or 6. This one probably went out of the ground. 41 of 27. Not only, even Parnell on the other hand has scored. But we've scored in some serious pace. And this will be the end. And the last ball of the 100th over. And we'll have to go. That entertaining innings of 41 comes to an end. But no problem. We are gonna do some more damage with the ball hopefully in the second innings. A strike rate of 146. India needs 609 runs to win this one. They have, I think, a day and a half. That's a lovely shot. Just a little punch. Pitch is right on the pitch, right under his nose. And the fielder is doing his best to let that go for 4 and it still won't go. Once again, a shiny new ball, but that is a serious shot. We're going with the same field. We did not change that field once in the first innings. It has worked to perfection. It is very aggressive, so because of that, we have given away some boundaries. Already given away 6 of this over. 2 lovely cover drives. Started to leave. I don't know why, but the new ball doesn't swing. This one, I think it swung, but swung very late. But that area, that perfect line in length, we're just hammering over and over again, right there. Full goes for the extravagant drive, gets the outside edge. And because of all the pace, it's just too fast. Not only do we have swing, we also have some pace. Outside edge. Oh, that is such a picture perfect test match dismissal. A batsman goes for a solid front foot defense, but the ball is just too good. We'll get the first one. This time we have got it somewhat early. Did this one even move? It looked like it just went straight on. Yeah, it just went straight on, but still enough. Full over pitch. He goes for the drive again. They have edged almost every single drive. It's gone. He has, I don't know where that shot came from. In the 16th over against the best bowler in your opponent's team, he tried to hit a 6 straight down the ground against almost 150 Ks. That is not a very smart move from the AI, and it backfires, rightfully so as well. It's again a beautiful flick. Pitch is right there, and my fielders have been on song. This one has come back in. For once, I think we might have got a wicket with the in-swinger. We got wickets with outside edges of outswingers over and over again. We almost got 8 entire wickets in the first innings, I think, with outswingers. This one has come back in and trapped him in front of middle. Goes for 42 or 52. They have been very aggressive. Goes for the drive again, and another outside edge that'll go in no man's land. Maybe should have another slip, fourth slip, but I don't know where I'm going to find that fielder from. Driven off the middle, which seems to be a very rare sight. This one, he has actually played that really well out of the screws. That went flying to the boundary. Inside out drive from number 8, and it works. Not the greatest connection, nor did he manage to time it, but our fielders will help you as much as they can to get the ball to the boundary. I think he's managed to get his pants outside. The ball is probably missing the stump as well. Impact is outside off. This one has come back in. That is gone. Yeah. Oh, we've been bowling outswinger after outswinger, and then the one that comes back in does the job. Driven. He's looked really good in both innings. And this one, I mean, what is wrong with our fielders? That's been driven towards point. Yeah, there's a giant gap there, and they have managed to find it. Goes inside out, powerfully struck. He'll get to 50. They've been very aggressive from the opening bell. Oh, that was so close. That was just too good for number 10. Look at that for a ball. And play and a miss once again. So close. This one came in, but it didn't come back enough. And once again, oh, so close to the off stump this time. Now, just too good. That will be the end of their innings as well. We win by a big margin. Well, we'll move on to the second test. This is a much more bowler friendly wicket, and we are bowling first as well with a brand new Dukes ball. We'll get flick right away. First ball almost goes away for 4 to the tiny square boundaries. Driven. They're already looking much better than they did in the last match. 2 really good shots. And we've only bowled 3 balls in this innings. Outside edge, but doesn't carry. This was not a hard wicket like the last one. This one is grassy, and it's probably not going to carry as much. But this ball is a thing of beauty. Just does swing a little bit. Edged, and that'll be 4 as well. This one seriously moved. Goes for the drive once again. So far it has worked, except for that one edge. This will roll along, tease the fielder, but it will end up going away. 4.123. They're almost scoring at 6 runs and over. As for the drive again, well, now they might be scoring more than 6 runs and over. This one will go for 4. No one's even chasing behind it. Leaves that one alone, but look at that for swing. Flicked in the air, overshot mid-wicket's head. I think whenever they've been aggressive, they've been very successful. That's another absolute smack. Almost goes for 6 over extra cover. That is a shot you'll see against spin, not against someone who's bowling 150 Ks. Flicked in the air again. They have reverted back to that aggressive approach. That is all class. Well, no brute force there. That is just a punch and punch in the gap. 8.543. We have been expensive. Haven't picked up a single wicket so far. But that's 151 Ks. It's been flicked. This partnership drawing nicely here. India looking pretty good after batting first on this green top. Was for a drive, opens the face even more, and it goes squarer. Outside edge and gone. There we go. They were starting to look dangerous. What? Did he drop that? What happened there? That was a nice healthy edge. It definitely carried, and it also looked like he did take it. Yeah, he has taken it. What's the problem there? The game didn't even give me a chance to review that. The umpire just flat out said not out. That might be the biggest deviation you'll ever see. Well, we've just been scammed out of a wicket there. Look at that for a nice healthy outside edge. Even a blind person could probably see that. And he doesn't even let that touch the ground. That is OUT. But we don't even get a chance to review that. Edged and gone. Thankfully, we won't have to wait any longer. But I don't know what happened in the last ball. This one, very similar. Another healthy edge. At least this time the umpire was paying attention. They have a chance to review this, but we didn't the last time. What is up with this game? Still, that is such an annoying length at this pace. It just almost skids through. What a welcome first ball, you get that. And second ball, you try to be aggressive, get the outside edge. And it goes to fourth slip, I think. It took us a long time to get that breakthrough, but once we get one wicket, then the floodgates open. We just start picking wickets right, left and center. Let's try to go for it down the ground. It takes a swing, misses, but still will live to face another ball. That's a good flick. I think that was an attempted lofted flick. Goes along the ground but goes in the gap. But we don't mind this, not one bit. Another smack. Well, the run rate dropped from 4 to 3.58. So I think their plan is to get that back to where it was. Ooh, leading edge again. Appeal for God's sake. There we go. I thought I was gonna get scammed out of another wicket. This one went to mid on. And the umpire, it looked at first like he was gonna say not out once again. And we picked up 3 wickets very quickly. It was... And another one. Why this approach? He's gone for an inside out lofted extra cover drive against the GOAT fast bowler. Well, that's what happens. Actually, you probably end up losing a middle stump. He at least has managed to get the outside edge. We are on a hat-trick, so I'm going to try to be very aggressive here. Let's see if we can get a hat-trick in a test match. That is going to be very special. Let's have everyone close in. All the important positions are taken. 3 slips, a fly slip, a gully, and 2 men close to the bat. I'm just going to keep it simple. Try to get an outside edge that has worked so many times. Full straight, but the ball refuses to move. I think we can just continue with this field for this innings. Why not? Full outside edge and we get a wicket of the very next ball. Why couldn't have this happened? The last ball we would have got a hat trick. Instead we'll get 3 wickets in 4 balls. Once again Jadeja looking good. Every inning so far he's been the one man standing and batting with the tail. That boundary is just way too big. Look at how far it is. Shot. Gone for a drive to a ball that bounced over his head. He's managed to get his bat outside the line of the off stump, I think, but still very close there. Ball definitely did come in, but the impact is outside of. India at 9 down, 235. We've already picked up 5 and make it 6. Might be the best looking one of them because the off stump is completely destroyed. Full straight, fast, and that will be our 6th. Another epic bowling performance. Now maybe we get a chance to bat. Look at this ball. It was an outswinger. Did it move? No, it did not. Just skated through all along. It was just too fast. That was the problem. 239 for 8. We haven't put up the best batting performance this time. We only lead by 4. I'm just gonna try my usual approach of just trying to swing at everything. Not even close. Gone for it. This might actually have worked. How does this keep happening? I think the ball is just too fast. And I'm getting some okay timing. And still flying away. Gone for it again. This time not very lucky. Once again good timing, but it doesn't clear the fielder in the infield. I don't know what logic this game obeys. It doesn't make sense, that's for sure. India trail by 20 and that has gone straight to first slip. But I have pushed it across. What are these two idiots doing? Outside, that is so good. That is almost like a ball from Broad to Warner from around the wicket. Pitch straightens, but instead of getting an LBW, we get, I think, even a better dismissal. The outside edge that goes to slip. We didn't have to wait too long for our first wicket this time. First, the angle comes back in, pitches, and the ball goes the other way, and it has gone away a fair bit. Drive. Driven in the air, short cover there. That is a risky option. It has somewhat worked. They'll come back for 3, I think. That is such a gigantic boundary as well. Gone for an inside out drive. No timing whatsoever on that. If you're standing on the circle, that might have been out. Instead, the ball rolled away. Flick beautifully. I don't know how they just keep flicking balls from outside the off stump. Well, that ball was there to be flicked and he's flicked it to perfection. He's come back in, but he's managed to get some bat, just a little bit of bat on it. That ball came in sharply. Outside edge and flies away. We have about 8 fielders in the slip cordon and it's still not enough. Again, driven just a little tap. Let's play that very square. No one's running behind the ball. Once again, the familiar flick shot. With no square leg, that is a very tempting option. He'll get to 50. That's very close, but I think he still got some pattern. It should have come forward. That ball skids through. Full, this might be gone, but again, I think he's got a little bit of bat on it. 12 overs 40, we have been very expensive every single innings. Leading edge, and he'll go to mid-on. That will be out, yeah. They've been trying to flick everything and it has failed so many times. We've seen so many leading edges in just 4 innings. Not the prettiest way to get a wicket, but it works. They either try to drive through point or try to flick through square leg. The two most effective shots, but they've also got them out so many times, so I don't know. What is that shot? That's a slog. And even the edge doesn't go over slip. It probably should have gone over because he's tried to throw the kitchen sink at that. Let's come back in. Very, very close. I think I am gonna review it, but something looked off there. Maybe it was going down the leg side. Pitch is in line, impacts in line, and wicket umpire's call. I thought it would be missing completely, but inside edge. And the Mr. Consistent in this series continues to be Mr. Consistent. With this angle, it's pretty easy to play the leg side, especially when I bowl these balls that come back in. I think I just have to try to keep it at off stump and try to swing it the other way. Full outside edge that goes to point. You won't see that a lot. Not one law of physics was obeyed there. Flicks it in the air. That was so close to short mid wicket. This guy is not running, and the guy from mid off starts chase. End of the over. India are now on 196. Oh, that will be it. India get all out, didn't have a chance to bowl there, and we will chase it down. Almost had to bat, but we win by 3 wickets. That was a much closer test match. Once again, we'll get the man of the match. We picked 6 in the first innings, 3 in the second. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you want to see some serious pace and bounce, click the video on screen to see the fastest pitch in the world in action, and also some sliders to make the ball bounce even more. For now, like, comment and subscribe for more Cricket 24 videos and updates. Thanks for watching and have a great day wherever you are.